Hello, to find the library website, either go to Community or Student Services at the top of the page. From the drop-down menu, you'll see the word Library. On the library page is a place where you can look for all of the online resources and library catalog that we have for Swick Library. Scroll down underneath the picture, you'll see our blue search widget. You can search for articles online, you can search for books and movies, and you can also look up basic facts on any topic you might be researching. On the Articles tab, you'll see that we have 4 academic search engines. We call them research databases, and you can put your topic into any of these 4 products, and you just move the button like this and put your search topic right into the box. With EBSCO, it's our most basic research database. You can type your topic in here. I'm just going to choose the topic deepfakes, and that's where someone can put in a video and manipulate it either visually or with audio, and then it's going to prompt you for your eStorm username and password. Once you've logged in one time, it will save it for the rest of your research session. You'll see that when your results page comes up, the total number of results is listed at the top, and then all of the articles are numbered. The order that they're sorted in is relevance. So the first article has my term deepfakes mentioned the most number of times, but I can change it and put the newest or the oldest article at the top just by clicking on any of these links in the drop-down box. To read the article, all I have to do is click on the link underneath. Not all of them have the link underneath, so if I'm in a time crunch and I don't have time to ask the library to get it for me, because you can always ask us to request an article from another university, you can go over on the left-hand side and say, can you only give me the entries that have the full text link attached? Your screen will go dark, and then you'll see that those appear right here. To read it, you just click on the full text link, and then you can print, email, or save very easily with the tools on the right-hand side and from the drop-down box at the top. So this is where you can download the article, this is where you can print, this is where you can save it to Google Drive, and my preferred way to take it with me is through email. I like the email feature because you can email it to any email address, either your Swick email or your Yahoo or Gmail or wherever you get your internet or your email. And then you can also send the citation in any format that you need. So that will come along with the article, and then you just click send. If you wanted a time frame specified, you just do that on the same box where the checkbox is for the full text. You can just change your date of publication right here and do that. Also, you can click on any one of these titles, and tucked behind the title, you will see these are kind of like approved vocabulary terms that they have that are highlights. And so sometimes if you're looking for articles that deal specifically with a topic, like this one is for deepfakes, I can click right on this. It's going to take me to a new list, and that means someone at the company has said, yes, this article really talks about deepfakes. It wasn't just mentioned in the text, but they are really talking about it. So just know that that's one way that you can help narrow it down. Now, our other databases can be helpful. If you're looking for a topic to write about, a lot of our students like opposing viewpoints. You can put a topic in here. A lot of our students just click the box and then click go. When opposing viewpoint comes up, it's a database that talks about current social issues and looks at both sides. You can always type a topic right here in the top. They do highlight some right here with some pictures and a little bit of text, and you can click on explore this topic. They do break them down by subject areas down here, so if you wanted to kind of focus on energy and environmentalism, there are 51 listed on their total list, but here are 3 examples that you'll find on there. Now, some of our students, they really like the browse all 476 issues. I like that button too. It's a way that you can alphabetically look at all of the topics that are here. If any of them look interesting to you, all you have to do to browse the articles that are coming up in there is you can just click on the link It gives you a big overview right here. It looks like a paragraph, but there is definitely more. And then here is your dashboard. And this is kind of breaks it all down for you and what you're going to see on your page below. How many articles, videos, statistics, some audio transcripts that are really great, infographics, websites, and they're all broken down in boxes. They again only give you 3 examples for each one, but they're ones that you can kind of look at and start to use. So know that if you wanted to read any of these, you can click directly here. If you wanted to look at all 12 of the featured viewpoint articles or all 20 of the academic journals, you can either click at the top or click at the subheading down below. Once you open one, you can print, email, or save with the tools that you're going to find once you open the specific article. Once you're here, you'll see the tools listed at the top of the page. You can save it to the cloud. You can email it. If you choose to email, put in any email address that you like, and they'll send it as a full text link. Now, when you send this article to yourself, the citation comes along with it. You'll see down towards the bottom of the page. I'm going to scroll down real quick. You will see the source citation will default to MLA when it sends it to you. If you'd like to select a different one, just go ahead and select it, and then you'd want to save it. So that's how Opposing Viewpoint works. The 2 others that we have, the JSTOR one works really well for things that are a little historic in nature. I like to show this to students. If you type in the topic birth control, you need to be a little careful because JSTOR kind of goes way back in history. So you'll see that you have 127 articles that have come up for you, or book chapters, and you'll see the academic content that it's pulling from will be defined by journals, book chapters, and research reports. Now, when you're doing a paper or a speech on birth control, gathering just the basics is great, but in JSTOR, please be aware of the date. This first article that has come up for you is a birth control article from a very reputable source that's still publishing today, but it's from 1918. So please be aware that sometimes while they are sorting things by relevance, just like EBSCO did, you might want to put the newest one first. This is definitely putting one of the older issues first, but sometimes knowing the history of how something has come to be can be really valuable. Now in here, if you wanted to take this with you, there's no quick email button. You just have to click on Download PDF, and then you can grab the citation from the citation button right here. Just copy and paste. And the last database I wanted to show you is this one right here, Nexus Uni. This looks at newspaper articles. So if we wanted to type in coronavirus, these are looking at news sources from around the world, and you can limit it to just the United States. So you're just looking at articles that might be written and published in this country versus ones that are overseas. This database was originally built as a legal database, and you'll see those kind of highlighted on the left-hand side over here. You'll see the articles retrieved. There's over 10,000, and you'll see they're all listed right here. Some of them are in a foreign language. So what I do is that I go down over on the left, and I usually do the location by publication drop-down. It starts listing the states alphabetically, and then I click on More, and I go down here to the United States. I still get 1.1 million articles, but at least they're a little bit more narrowed to just my own country. I can go down here, I can define things by a timeline. If I wanted to specifically do something from the past week, I can do that. I can also come down here and look at any subjects that I want to narrow it down by, or negative news. If I wanted to focus on negative news, they do have that as one of the options as well. And I can also define it by just the English language, which only gets out about 100,000. So in here, if I wanted to read any of these, all I'd have to do is click on the title. This has a quick save feature, an email feature, and print feature at the top. I do like the email feature, but it doesn't send the citation automatically. So one of my tricks for this database is I can click on Export Citation. I select the MLA citation. I copy it to the clipboard. And then I go ahead and I choose the email feature and I paste it right in here, and then I just send it to myself. So that's a shortcut to take the citation with you. Just click on Export Citation first and then add it to the message here. Now we can see right here this is coming from a website. So this database is pulling things from sources other than newspapers. If I just wanted to focus on newspapers, I can go down on the left-hand side and say publication type, and I can do news wires and press releases or just straight up plain newspapers. So this might be another way that you can narrow down and kind of look at the articles that are available. Now those are the SWIC library databases that we have access to. We do have a few more, but those are the basics, and those are the ones that all start on the front page of the SWIC library website. Remember, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact your librarians with the Contact Us link right here. We are available through email or phone calls from 8 to 4 every day. You'll see that the librarians are right here for Belleville, right here for Granite, and right here for Redbud. All 4 of us are always available to answer your questions.